Greetings.
Just tell me when.
Okay. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So like I said, just going around killing some shit here. So this game gets really broken pretty fast, but not in this first area at all. It's just really straightforward. Early time rip. Okay. Well, that's fine.
The dangerous spirit is not far.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this section. I'm just running around killing guys. So I picked these fire spells because I want to get Fireball as fast as possible, and it's a third tier spell, so I should put these two in, even though both of them are not particularly useful. I play as Mage because Mage gets all the good area effect abilities.
Another spirit.
So, yeah, they're way better than everyone else. Because you can kill, like, tons of enemies in the amount of time it takes another class to kill, like, 1 or 2.
There is another spirit here. Not the one hunting you.
But yeah, I put on Team 1. Carlos, come on, Team 1. Because Team 1 for best team. Oops. Picked the wrong dialogue. It's okay. We didn't fuck up that bad.
It is a fine thing we've done. These creatures have no true reason to
Come
fight
on.
us.
Move when I tell you to, please. Thanks. Not bad. Alright, you gotta go to this guy. Are you kidding me? You didn't kill this guy? Oh my fucking god.
It is a fine thing we've
Rip.
done.
Alright, so we're almost done with this section. So the first thing you're going to be seeing me do when I get into the next area is attribute point glitch. It's much easier for me to just explain that now, because I have to do it really fast, and it's just going to be a lot of mashing, basically. So that gets me infinite attribute points. You basically put some points in, hit reset, and then you can take out more points than you originally had access to. So that's essentially what I'm doing here.
Is he awake?
Why do you care? Are you best friends now?
So yeah, we get about 500 total points here to use. Well, actually, exactly 500, not about 500. And we're going to put almost all of them in magic, some into constitution, which gives us more health, and some into willpower, which gives us more mana, and then a little bit into cunning, which is just to buy some abilities we need to buy, which require a little bit more cunning than we start off with. Heavy breathing, yes indeed, heavy breathing. What did I do here? I went an extra time, that's okay. We're almost done. breathing does intensify. I'm very bad at mashing, so this is really annoying to do. And it really hurts my arm because I'm bad.
He must be so talented.
So what I'm doing there is if you just mouse click on it, you have to continue clicking over. But if you hold down mouse button and then mash Control Shift and Alt, it'll put points in faster. Oh yeah, I just glitched through the walls. So basically, sometimes when you're like next to walls and you're like on top of like a table or something, the game doesn't know what to do when you tell it to go through to another room. Normally it would just walk me all the way around if I did that, but when I'm on top of a table, it doesn't know how to like route me there, so it just teleports me to the other side of the wall. So that's the first little trick. Why not 400? Because I ran out of points. Wait, what am I doing? What the fuck did I just do, dude? I'm so lost. What am I doing? God damn it. Okay, I just screwed up. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. It's okay. We good.
Thank you for escorting me.
It's okay. Nothing horrible is going on yet. I swear I've played this game before. So yeah, at this point we're just hitting the rest of the dialogue triggers that we need to do to move on to progress the mission. So yeah, not really a lot left interesting here. Sweating. This isn't a GDQ stream, I can get away with a little bit of that. This is ESA. ESA is way cooler than GDQ. You heard it here first, boys. Anyways, so now we're almost done with this area. We just have to go back to the basement and hit a couple more dialogue triggers. There's one more skip here. This is the skip that ends up saving the most time throughout the entire run. This is what the method we're using, but there's ways to do skips that save a lot of, or the skips that save a large amount of time with a slightly different method that's slower, but the method I'm using is faster for those skips. Fun is permitted at GDQ. I mean at ESA, but not at GDQ. Confirmed. You heard it here. Alright, so almost done.
I'm not giving up. We've come. Oh, that's not good.
Here. I will do it.
Oh, god damn it. Did not want to pick you. Okay. We're okay.
Very well.
Alright, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm positioning the girl over near that door there, and then getting these guys pretty far away, and you can use commands to get them to come back to you or stay, hold their position. If you turn off hold position and people are really far away, rather than just run back to you, they'll teleport to you, and if you do that there, you can just teleport past the wall, and that saves like 2 minutes of like walking all the way around and killing some enemies and stuff. And since I went in this the wrong way, that door that I came through won't be unlocked until I hit these triggers that are supposed to unlock it normally when you do the quest the right way. So I need to do that so this door would actually be open. And that's the end of the origin section. Its MMO looks like shit. Well, it's not an MMO, but it does look like shit, I'll give you that. I mean, I have it on highest settings, but it certainly doesn't look great on highest settings anyways. Alright, so now we hit Ostagar, which is kind of the second introductory part of the game before you have access to the whole map and can go anywhere. So here we just have to we have to talk to some people and stuff. And then go kill some guys and so on. What single player would even have gameplay like this? A role-playing game? Like pretty much any role-playing game? It's like an actual role-playing game, not Fallout 4, which is a shooter, or Mass Effect, which is also a shooter, or Skyrim, which is an action game. Like, pretty much those things. What a cheap WoW ripoff. No. Awakening, basically you can't do any of the glitches that make this game interesting to do, so no one does it. That's basically all there is to Awakening. Like, literally everything's patched out or just doesn't work in Awakening.
It is begun.
Alright, so... at this point of the game, you're supposed to be getting these treaties and these 3 vials of blood from these enemies. When it plays Ultimate without mods, it crashes. Do I know how to fix it? No idea how to fix it, sorry. The game is pretty shit. Pretty shit in terms of like how well it's made, so... from a technical standpoint, so I would not be surprised if that happens to you. What was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, Awakening, yeah. Awakening is dumb. Speedrun. Don't do it. When I get to the glitches that I'm talking about that don't really work in Awakening, we'll get to it. Obviously that teleport past wall sync, that's patched out by the earliest patch where Awakening is available, which is like 1.03. Same thing with the attribute point glitch. You can bring a super glitch character, but that's like New Game Plus-ish, which I don't think is particularly interesting. Like, I think if you were actually going to do that one, you should do it from or Legion Warden that's newly created for it. I mean, I guess you could have 2 different categories. But then you would just, like, glitch your stats up to, like, literally, like, 10,000 of each, and just kill everything in one hit, which would not be interesting. Because you can actually glitch your stats up really, really high before it doesn't work. Like, it'll only display up to 999, but it'll actually register you being much higher than 999 in each stat. So, I don't know. I don't think it'd be particularly interesting. It'd just be running around killing everything in one hit with no glitching past any enemies or skipping parts. The only thing that might work in Awakening is the thing I did back in the Origin to get past the wall where I stood up on something. Like, you could probably use that in a couple places in Awakening and have it be useful. Alright, so here I'm going to do an infinite experience glitch by talking to this guy like 40, 50 times in a row. So, yeah. I'm trying to get up to level 10 here, so we're at level 2 when we first talk to him, so it takes a little while. But not nearly as long as the attribute one takes. So I guess I didn't really talk about this much, but I'm playing on like a completely unpatched version of this game pretty much. Pretty much all these glitches that I do are not going to work on the current patch.
It is begun.
This is indeed not Bethesda. Morrowind is Bethesda, though. Scientific notation damage. Okay, so now we still have to sort of progress the game. So the next area we want to go to, we can glitch into, but the transition point doesn't appear unless it's nighttime in Ostagar, and it's not nighttime in Ostagar unless you have everything you need to progress the quest. The quest that I was just pretending to turn in, but not actually turning in. Okay, so you're gonna see me do something really quick here, which is save and quit the game. So you may have noticed, either by watching this or by having played this game before, that these loading screens get really long the longer you play, and especially on the old patches it's really bad. So you have to save and quit a couple times in this one so you don't get like 5-minute long loading screens that eventually crash the game. So we'll do that 4 times, and this is the first place we'll do that. Come on. But we have like a load time remover for this game, so it doesn't actually matter for comparing that we do this, and it'll pause on the, save and quits. So we're not actually going to become a Grey Warden here. We're just going to run right past him and keep going. So the main effect that skipping this has is that it lets us keep these 2 guys who are supposed to die in the Grey Warden joining. Oh yeah, romance.text is for our bonus incentive, so get hyped for that. We're not on that yet, but we will be soon. No, it doesn't have any significant impact. You need to be too high of a level to get most of the abilities from specializations, and not really any of them are particularly useful. Like, Shapeshifter would be the most useful thing, but you just have Morgan who gets all the Shapeshifter abilities anyways, and it doesn't really matter. It's actually better to have them on Morgan so you can keep haste up on the Warden and have her use Shapeshifter, because if you try to do them both on the same character, haste will get turned off.
Very well.
And those are both movement speed abilities, so having both of them on rather than just one is pretty useful. This one guy is always a troll.
It is begun.
Like, it would be mildly useful maybe here, but you have to spend a lot more time glitching up your levels to be able to use Shapeshifter for the parts where you don't have Morgan, which are not very long. Okay, so this is another thing where I can just teleport by walking up towards the wall.
As you say.
That gets me right to the door.
Better be ready to charge
That ends that floor. Ah, this is bad. These guys do not want to come close to me at all.
We must gain the advantage.
Okay.
As as you say.
Oh man, this guy does it. So ideally, all those guys would group up on me, and I would just kill them all with that single fireball. Okay. That teleports me past that wall. It doesn't save a huge amount of time, but... Are you kidding me? How did that get
I shall do it.
me? Alright. Why speedrun this game? Because it is an amazingly broken game. Still haven't gotten to the really nuts stuff yet, but that'll be starting pretty much immediately in the next area we get to. Oh, this guy is trolling me.
I think we work well together.
Dead or alive
Over here.
is DOA.
Over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's...
I don't know what's going on there. Okay, now I need to start actually paying attention to my dialogue choices a bit. So, expect me to go slow on this part, because I need to make sure I do this right.
You heard. You have been... And you wardens. Or if you prefer, I shall simply
3,
be your silent...
2, okay. Not that. Okay, good. You got 8 approval there, that's what we're supposed to get. So yeah.
Right.
Oh, let's do that. Let's talk. Yeah. So... We're gonna pick up Sten here. Sten and Liliana are basically the most broken party members in the run, because they just let you destroy pretty much every part of the game by breaking it apart. Alright, so another thing that's really important about having these guys here is that you actually have a rogue in the party who can unlock... what am I doing? Okay, I'm just screwing this up, that's fine. I don't actually need Sten right now, because he's not useful yet.
Mind if I read a quick donation, Harris?
Sure, go for it.
Cool. We have 5 dollars from Sajiki, who says, "Can we stop with the memes once and for all? Every Juan just stop. Honestly, someone should really step up and put an end to this. None of this is funny. I'm Dwan." Hi, Sajiki. And then we have another $10 from Anonymous, who says, "Thanks for running Dragon Age Origins."
Dang. Nice. Thanks, guys, for the donations.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright. Alright. Cool. No memes are allowed, other than Juan. Juan is a good meme.
Yes.
Indeed.
You can indeed have one last meme. Alright, so kind of the most annoying thing about speedrunning this game is random encounters. You always get one on the way to Denerim here, but which one you get varies, and this is actually the worst one to get. This one takes like 10 seconds longer than either of the other ones. Well, 10 seconds longer than one of the other ones, and like 15 to 20 seconds longer than the other one. So yeah, that was bad. Okay, so here's the biggest skip in the game. I'm gonna do another save and quit here though before I do it. I mostly do the save and quit here because it's a place where I want to save and reload a save anyways. So a lot of times you're gonna see me from now on saving and reloading saves. You know, quick save, quick load to get abilities off cooldown. So yeah, that. More romance.txt there for you guys. Bands are now memeable. Sounds good to me. Let's do a let's play. No. This is a speedrun. Okay, so yeah. So that's the biggest gift in the game. You can just teleport past that gate, and that gets you into Arl Eamon's estate, which you're not supposed to get to until like way later in the game. And it just assumes you've done everything that you're supposed to get here, and you can just complete the game from that point. So this starts the Landmeet without having done any of the, main story parts where you go to get the dwarves and elves and such to help you.
On it. Yes.
Indeed.
And the game can just, be completed normally from here, essentially. I mean, yeah. Not exactly normally, because obviously there's still more breaking to do. So you can also do that getting in here with... you can't do it that way in the current patch, but you can do it in a slightly different way in the current patch, which is with the glitch you'll see me do as soon as I get into this area. Okay, well, apparently this doesn't do what I thought it did. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do it here. So this is a random encounter.
Why are we...
Ideally, we wouldn't get any random encounters in Denerim, but
Yes.
stuff happened. Alright. So this is the main glitch you're gonna be seeing me use the rest of the way, which is the conversation glitch. So basically what we do is we take one of the party members who can be kicked out of the party, which is Sten and Leliana, and then we pause and tell two different people to talk to Sten in this case. And we had the first one kick them out of the party. And then it tries to play the second conversation since you told two people to talk to them, but they're not in the party anymore, so the game gets really confused about what it's supposed to do. So it just plays the original conversation with them from when you first acquire them, and
Yes.
it puts you in like the 0-0 coordinates of the map, which in the vast majority of places is out of bounds.
Enemies approaching! We're under attack!
So that glitch,
It shall
the
be
conversation glitch, does work on every version of the game. It's kind of the only glitch that I use in this run that does work on every version of the game. Most of the other ones do not.
Yes.
So, yeah. What is this? It's not a speedrun. It is indeed a speedrun. Carlos is back in the lead, almost. Dang, dude. When are we gonna get some more donations for Juan? A Juan back in the lead, dang. Let's keep at it then. So yeah, there's a lot of this from the rest of the game, just running out of bounds through black stuff. I'm using the minimap to navigate, in case that was not obvious. But yeah. The fastest way to move around is have Flying Storm and Haste on. So that's why I'm going to be doing most of my movement with Morgan. Because she has those abilities. Or she has Flying... I got stunned, that's bad. This is actually pretty bad.
shall be
This is really bad. These guys are not nice. This is like probably the most inconsistent fight in the run. Okay, I have to wait for that cutscene to play, even though I can loot him long before. Otherwise, the triggers won't progress correctly. Alright. So, upcoming here is the most... the place where having these temporary party members from back in Ostagar is the most useful. You might have seen back in Arl Eamon's estate that it didn't actually kick him out of the party, even though Arl Eamon's estate is supposed to be a place where you walk around with only the the main character. So that's what we're going to abuse here, is that it doesn't kick them out of the party in areas where people are supposed to get kicked out of the party. So by hitting hold position before I go into that cutscene, will have an interesting effect with this guy. So this is the prison sequence where you get in prison. You could fight the knight there, but that fight takes way longer than doing this does. Alright. Which is... Oh, look, he's right next to the door to leave. Who would have thought that? Okay. Here comes everybody's favorite part. This is your nice hot donation incentive. So, get hyped for that. Okay.
I'm perfectly
Oh, I don't have any money. It's a problem. Actually not that much of a problem. We're just gonna walk around this
Something you
just
need?
run naked.
The earth. That's what I've heard.
There we go. Okay.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
2,
Why do you ask me?
1.
In time, I was... He put... Not that... I still do. Yes? So... well, that... Tell me. I can... As the... Lord Conobar... Oh... The legend... Flemeth was... There I are. Yes? A world full of... I snuck up to teach without those... Yes?
Almost done.
So, 'tis not... I do know... Flemeth, take your...
Okay, this should be enough, right? Cool.
'Tis cold in... So you shall come to my tent? But what... Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Have fun, guys. Oh man. I do not know them, actually. I had to ask one of the other runners for the dialogue options for this.
I see the stories they tell of... I enjoy the thought. And should you decide not...
Dang, dude. That was lewd. I don't want to turn this on now. That's right, I need to put this on as soon as I get into Denerim. Okay.
Yes.
I actually could have done a glitch so I could keep my robes and still get the money. But, and the nice thing about this donation incentive is that we get to do that twice. What are we gonna do?
It is begun.
Oh?
And the sick filth, yes. Oh, you would definitely not see that at GDQ. No, just again with Morgan. We're gonna do some demonic rituals with her. now back to actually thinking about what I'm doing speedrun-wise. Okay, let's make sure we don't
Yes.
Indeed.
forget what we're doing, because for that I was just reading notes just to know all the dialogue options, but... This, I actually have to remember what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, we're still just progressing through this. There's not a lot left to do in Denerim. That is indeed exactly true. I actually probably could have gotten banned from GDQ if I did not skip through the cutscenes fast enough, to be honest, later on. Because you do actually do the... you want to keep Morgan for the end game, and the only way to do that is do the ritual with her. And showing that cutscene would have definitely got me banned from GDQ when I ran this at GDQ. So, yeah. Be glad that didn't happen. I didn't want to get banned.
Yes. Yes.
More mainstream. Yeah, I mean, GDQ's got constraints because they want to work with like an actual charity and have the charity give them money to do it. Oh, that was just clipped in an awkward way, the guy smelling the chair. He was actually like picking up his phone off the ground, which was underneath her chair. It doesn't act like, if you watch the whole clip, it doesn't actually look like he smelled her chair. That much. I don't know, dude. It's still, if you clip it that way, it's still pretty funny, but I don't think that's what actually happened. Okay. Another save and quit here. Filthy normies to speedrun. Well, I'm not a filthy normie, so you're good. What? Okay.
Of course.
I thought I already switched to her. I must have done that. It's not have done that.
Terran no gain.
I mean, yeah. That's what happens when you get a bunch of sponsors to pay for their event for you. And that's kind of necessary when the event becomes that big. You need people to help pay for it, sponsors. Okay.
Yes.
So we just got one last thing to do here in Denerim, which is the Landmeet. We're gonna kill a bunch of people. As you could guess, there's really no other option for us here other than killing a bunch of people, because we didn't do literally any of the things in the game that are supposed to affect this. So literally no one sides with you. But if you kill everyone, you're good.
The no
I shall do it.
So this fight is kind of weird. Mostly because how it works. So, for some reason, where the hell is Logan? Okay. This fight will not proceed, even if you've taken his health all the way down, unless you punch him at least once. You didn't see it there, but sometimes, if I haven't punched him by that point, what? I thought I targeted him when I did that. Oh well. This is a bad fight. Worcester doesn't even want to go back to GDQ. He's not banned anymore. He was banned for like one event. Or 2 events, but he's not banned anymore. He said he just doesn't want to go. It's a long way to go and a lot of money for someone from Australia if you don't like the people at the event, who run the event and stuff, which definitely does not. Alright.
Yes.
Indeed.
Who knows? Resident Sleeper, I agree, this is a pretty boring speedrun. This speedrun's pretty boring if you haven't played this game, I would guess. But I've played this game, so it's not boring. Who will the game side with in terms of elves and dwarves? I forget. It doesn't really technically side with anyone, but it does play default stuff during the what can I call them? The little things at the end of the game where it tells you
I shall do it.
the outcome of your actions. RPG limit break, I think, is in April sometime. End of April? I don't know. RPG limit break is mostly JRPGs, and I don't really play or watch JRPGs, so I don't know much about it. This gameplay is not for everyone, that's for sure. We're raising money to get some people to go to ESA. You don't see the hype with speedruns? Why are you in a speedrunning stream? You don't see the hype with speedruns? I guess you might have seen 700 people playing, watching a stream of Dragon Age Origins and be like, okay, what's going on here?
You say.
No.
It's gone. Foolish.
ESA is a speedrunning marathon. European Speedrunner Assembly. It's basically, if you know what AGDQ is, it's basically the closest thing to that happens in Europe rather than America. It's not quite as big as AGDQ, but it's probably the next biggest thing that's not AGDQ.
I shall do it.
He's resisting all my attacks, okay.
This is
Cool.
a fine thing we've done.
My lord, you're here. I was told he has urgent...
This is normal. There's no DLC in this run. Ultimate Edition. It's just an unpatched version of that old game. Oh, you're talking about which run someone had? Yeah. Which version someone had? Okay, not me. In case anyone didn't figure this out by now, this is on easy. There's not really any reason with the attribute glitch and infinite experience glitches to play on higher difficulties. Just because you'd glitch your stats up way more, pretty much. And use, like, slightly different spells so you don't kill yourself with friendly fire. No! God damn it. I was supposed to save and quit there. We can just do it here. Yeah, these loading screens are a pain in the ass. It's like one of the worst things. And this is actually... I said the random counters were the worst thing, but the loading screens are probably actually the worst thing about running this game. Dang, dude. I know. It's okay. The kind of people who like Dragon Age and the kind of people who like watching speedruns don't really overlap that much. In my experience. Okay, so we're about to do probably the most elaborate
There you
glitch
are.
in the run, which has only been implemented within like the last month.
On it.
So, yeah. Let's make sure we don't fuck this up.
Yes. Yes.
Indeed.
Moments.txt sounds like a good read. I can show it off. It's pretty boring.
Do not be... I know a rich... Some might... At this... After this is done, a wise decision. Come to me then, and we shall make this last...
So this
night
is something that was
something
in
to remember.
the... AGDQ run, but obviously I skipped through. Oh look, it's a floating candle! So yeah, this glitch is basically predicated on advancing to the Denerim part of the game from somewhere that's not Redcliffe Castle, and that'll give you a full party when you get to the Denerim gates, which is not something you're supposed to have, but it makes an interesting, or a pretty complicated glitch possible to do. So yeah, that's only like the first half of setting this glitch up.
We must gain the advantage.
So this is basically a skip that it's supposed to, come on, get out of combat.
Of course.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Frog.
Yes.
Dang, dude, all these messages getting deleted.
Dark
Shall be as
spawn.
you say.
Slay them all!
Dang, dude, people getting banned by Mubat. Come on. Okay, there we go. So this basically, this whole elaborate setup that I just did, lets you get through this area without having to kill every single enemy. Because if you do the conversation glitch here, it brings up the party select menu, and the party select menu is the trigger for Riordan talking to you and asking who you want to bring with you. Ah, damn it. Okay, there we go. Fucked up the first time because I went in bounds and triggered combat, and you can't leave area when you're in combat. So we're almost done here. Yeah, Nightbot is just mad. Okay, I need to remember to actually get this here, so let's do that. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not supposed to say it. Alright. So yeah, we're flying out of bounds. Some nice scenery. This is one of the few places where we're out of bounds and you can actually see stuff, rather than just a black void. Yeah. Okay, I need to save here again to make sure I don't do this. Damn it, why does it keep happening to me? This used to never happen to me, but now it's happening all the time. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Shh. God dang it. Okay. This is bad. Keep getting stunned. I'm taking a lot of damage. It's not good. And I've used up all my mana. It's really bad. Does this guy have a cushion? He doesn't. Not this guy. Doesn't either. This almost never happens. So I'm just gonna have to run around looking for mana potions or redo this part. One of the two. Wow, literally everyone just has health potions. What a great game. Okay. We're good. We're good. Now.
Oh, nothing like a brush with death to make you not like death much.
The main problem was there I kept getting stunned. Oh man. Okay. Nearly done. Got about 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left. I don't know. Something like that.
Yes.
You go here. Okay.
Right.
This one's kind of inconsistent because I need to get. Oh, okay, I got that first try. I need to get specifically Morgan to teleport past this. Ideally. Okay. You guys are here all younger than me, which you may find surprising. Now I feel old.
Yes. Yes.
Of course.
Alright, so this is our last out of bounds running section, then we're at the final boss. So yeah, be ready on time in like less than a minute, I guess. Ah, he's a troll. Oh, this guy's trolling me. And time.
Alright, it was a 56-19.
Alright, that's not entirely horrible.
Sub-estimates, it's fine.
Yeah. A lot of bad things happened. It's okay.
Alright.
Alright, let's skip this nonsense.
So, all things are settling down. Got a bunch of donations. And then coming up next is the Mirror's Edge Relay. I'm going to be handing off to Chops. So, stream will be down for a few minutes. Don't panic, or do. Live your own life. Anyways, donations. From Sujiki.